guys, Midget here, bringing you another Walking Dead video review. Today, it's episode 6 of season 2, and it's called Secrets, and I can tell you, in this episode, there were a ton of secrets unveiled, that's for sure, so, I guess, that's why it was called Secrets, you know. For once, I actually know what they actually mean. Like, I can't say I didn't know what the other titles meant, because there were bloodletting, of course. I don't know what the Save the Last one was, or What Lies Ahead. Cherokee Rose, I did understand, and Chupacabra, I did understand. So, Save the Last one, and I presume What Lies Ahead I didn't understand. But, so, you know, it's definitely, it goes in my understand the title box thing, you know. It starts off with Carl and Laurie feeding a load of chickens. You know, you see Patricia snapping the chicken's legs and, you know, wheelbarrowing them to the walkers. And, you know, I found that kind of disturbing because, you know, I killed a bee. Well, I didn't. I killed a bee, sort of, yesterday, and I felt quite bad for it, you know, because it just, yes, I don't like them, but why would you kill it? Like, so I felt quite bad for the chickens. And you know, obviously Glenn gives the fruit to T-Dog that Maggie gave to him, but she's angry at him because they basically, well, Glenn told everybody, well, most people, or just Dale, about the walks in the barn, pretty much. And he gives, you know, fruit to T-Dog and Dale, while Andrea apologises to Daryl for shooting him and gives him a book, and obviously, again, he is very funny, and says there's no pictures in the book, so he's not reading it. And he says something else funny about that, you know, next time you shoot me, you wish I was dead, or something along those lines. It was pretty funny, I guess. It was pretty funny, I guess, you know. Carl gets, like, done for lying a minute later, and Shane wants to teach him how to shoot, because basically the whole point of this was, this, like, little scene was making Carl know how to shoot, but Laurie didn't want that, because obviously he just got shot, so just back from getting shot, he wants a gun in his hands. I understand Laurie's argument, but I don't understand why he shouldn't learn to shoot, you know. Then Glenn tells Dale about the walkers in the barn, and that Laurie's pregnant, so, you know, and, well, everyone's shooting at that gun range, you know. Shane gives Andrea a tough task, and a tougher gun, which he also pulls off, but the tough task is a bit at hand, you know. Dale sort of confronts Hershel after that. He gives him, like, an opinion on the barn, you know, and Hershel I'm talking about, he gives Dale his opinion on the barn, and tells him to be quiet about the walkers, but, he is, in my opinion, quiet about the walkers later on. But Shane pisses off Andrea when, you know, she's meant to shoot, because he mentions Amy, so she gets a bit angry, and Laurie gets all emotional later on. But Andrea then later, what's it called? She calls Shane a dick, and also gets a bit of the same thing too, so that's kind of cool, you know. I found that pretty cool, how The Walking Dead did that. Andrea called Shane a dick, and she got a bit of it too, you know. It's just funny. But Laurie gets a bit emotional, and she talks to Glenn, and Glenn, like, apologises, but she's like, no problem. She didn't want to put him in that situation, so she asks for him to go to town, and obviously he does, you know, because he likes Laurie. And Glenn asks Maggie for help with the recipe, but after she gets a bit, you know, angry, because, you know, he couldn't keep her secret, so why should he keep someone else's secret? Basically she gets attacked by a walker, and, you know, Glenn goes ape shit on the walker, and Maggie's, like, traumatised, but she gives Glenn a hug and forgives him for telling Dale. And when they're back, Maggie has a go at Laurie. She's aggressive later on, you know. She's like, she calls Laurie a bitch, calls Glenn an idiot, but she eventually kisses him, so I guess they make up, and says, you know, I don't want you being bait, you know, you're the cleverest, you're the leader out of this group, or she said something along those lines. And Andrew and Shane are raiding some houses, but they get ambushed by a horde of walkers. Andrea shoots at least, I counted 4 walkers in a row with, you know, not one-shot kills, like, you know, because she kept missing, and Shane eventually had it covered, but she kept missing, and she got one and then had the confidence kill another 3 more. You know, it was pretty good. I liked it, how, you know, she got all the confidence, but Laurie takes the abortion pills and vomits, of course. You know, she said that she vomited the baby out, but we know that's not true in season 4 because we have Judith. And when Shane and Andrea come back, you know, Dale's a bit suspicious and wants Shane to leave the group. He says he knows what he did, and he saw Shane pointing the gun at Rick, and you know, he knows that he could have pulled the trigger, and he knows what type of man Shane is. So Shane comes back with, you know, if I could do that to my friend, imagine what I could do to someone throwing accusations on me and that I don't like, you know. And Dale has the face like, you know, it was really funny. But Rick finds out about the abortion pills, and you know, he's like angry at Laurie for aborting the baby because he doesn't want to abort the baby. But they argue, and Rick asks Laurie, is she got anything else to tell? And Laurie admits sleeping with Shane, and Rick's like, of course you did, you know. He sort of took it pretty well, saying he knows, and I'm surprised he knew how it happened. He said, you thought I was dead, and something along those lines, and I was like, damn, Rick, how did you know that? But that's how the episode ends. Another short episode. I didn't really like it. I didn't feel this episode. It gave a goddamn load of confrontations, I should say, because it's called, well, secrets. You confront people about their secrets. It was goddamn loads of confrontations in this episode. I didn't love it. It was alright, you know. Again, nothing special, but it wasn't bad. That's why I'm going to give this episode 8 out of 10. I would give it a 7 because, you know, 7's like meh. But 7.5 because of the last little bit where, you know, Rick confronted Laurie. But, you know, I don't want to do 7.5 type videos. I want to round it up, so since it's 7.5, I may as well round it up to 8, but you could class it as a 7.5. And that was basically it for this episode, guys. You know, it's a pretty dull episode again. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, so this is Magic, and I'm going to see you guys next time.